In this video lesson, we're going to be learning about 1/2. To understand what 1/2 means, we first need to look at what whole means. Now here, for example, is a whole shape. Here we go, all the way around there. That is one whole shape. Whole, as written here, means all of something. Now all of that circle is there. Do you agree? Great. Hopefully you know what whole means now. Now, to find out 1/2 of this circle, what it would look like, I need to be able to separate this circle into two equal parts. They have to be equal, which means they are the same size. Okay, let's see if I can get my laser out to help me. Okay, I've got my laser. I'm going to slice it right down the middle. There we go. Now, I need to see if I have cut this whole circle into two equal parts. 1, 2. Great. I did it. Now, they have to be the same size. Do they look the same size to you? Yep, they look the same size to me. Wonderful. Well, that means that from that whole shape, I've created two halves. Now, I want to know what one of those halves are. Well, altogether I have two, so that means 1/2 would just be one of those pieces, or parts, I should say. There we go. Okay, let's check out some real-life objects and see if we can understand a little bit more about half and whole. Okay, here are some examples with fruit of whole and half. Wow, we could nearly make a fruit salad with some of these yummy fruits. Let's look at the apple. Here is the whole apple. Now, if I wanted to cut it in half, then that means I would have two equal pieces. So down here you can see two equal pieces. They may not look exactly the same, but their size needs to be the same. It's not just about the appearance. So here I have two parts of this whole apple. Now remember, one of those parts is considered to be 1/2. So the circle part is 1/2 of an apple. Next, here is a lime. There's one whole lime there. And if I cut that lime in half, it would look something like this. Two equal parts. Now remember, one of those equal parts is considered to be 1/2. So there's 1/2 of a lime. Here is my final fruit. One whole juicy orange. And if I cut that orange in half, I would get two parts of that orange, and one part of that orange would be considered 1/2 of the orange. Wow, look at this delicious chocolate bar. It looks yummy. I could eat it all now. Now we're going to have a look and decide which of these chocolate bars below, 1, 2, 3 or 4, is showing that it has been cut into two equal pieces or halves. Okay, let's look through it together. So number 1, it has been cut into two pieces. However, you will note that it has been cut into a big piece and a smaller piece. So no, that is not showing it's been cut into halves, because a half means an equal piece of a whole. Let's have a look at number 2. Now number 2 has been cut into two pieces as well. However, again, here is a really long, big part of it, and here is a small part of it. So, no, sorry, you have not been cut into two equal pieces. Let's look at chocolate bar number 3. Now, chocolate bar number 3 has been cut into two pieces, but look still, this is still smaller than this bigger piece. So that's not showing two equally sized pieces. I'm going to have to cross that one as well. Let's look at the last one, number 4. Wow, it has been cut into two pieces. 1, 2, and they look like they're the same size, don't they? Well, we're going to have to give that one a tick, I think. That chocolate bar has been cut into 2 equally sized pieces. Remember, one of those pieces is showing 1/2. I'm going to circle that just to remind us. So this piece here is showing 1/2 of the chocolate bar. Here is a little quiz to see how you're going with your understanding about 1/2. So here is a heading that reads 1/2, and this heading over here reads not 1/2. So see all that delicious food below? We're going to decide which of that food is showing 1/2 and which of that food is not showing 1/2. Let's start with this piece of pizza. Now think about what a pizza looks like. It normally is a big circular shape, and this is only a tiny, tiny piece of it. So that little piece of pizza is not showing 1/2 of a big round pizza. Okay, what about this tomato? Now this tomato looks like to me it is showing 1/2 of the tomato. Now remember, 1/2 is one of 2 equal pieces. So if I cut a whole tomato in half, that's definitely what it would look like. Now let's have a look at the piece of toast. Now this piece of toast, it does look like it has been cut in half, because one whole piece of toast would have another triangle on the side joined onto it, wouldn't it? So there we go, we'll put that into the 1/2 column. Let's have a look at this watermelon. Does that look like half a watermelon to you? No way, that just looks like a slice of a watermelon. So we're going to put that over here in the not 1/2 section. Alright, look at this cake. Now some of that cake has been eaten, but not half of the cake. There's still a lot of that cake left. So we're going to put that over here in the not 1/2 section. Let's have a look at this apple. Now if I cut an apple in half, would 1/2 look like this? Yes, it would. So we'll put it in the 1/2 section. What about this cake? Another delicious cake. Now I can see there was once a whole circular cake there, and it does look like that 1/2 has been eaten and 1/2 is left. So I'm going to put that over in the 1/2 section. What about this avocado? If we could imagine a whole avocado and then cutting it in half, that would be 1/2 of an avocado. So we'll put it over there. What about this banana? That is one whole banana there, so I'm going to put it over here in the not 1/2 section. And lucky last, this yummy lemon. Now if you could imagine a lemon cut in half, would this be what one of the halves look like? Yes, you would be correct. So let's put it over here in the 1/2 section. So how did you go? Do you now know what 1/2 looks like? Do you understand what 1/2 means? Could you tell the difference between 1/2 and 1 whole shape? I hope so. I'm off now to eat something. Maybe a yummy cake. I'm feeling really hungry after all our hard work. Oh, Little Pussycat is so proud of you. Little Pussycat is giving you a big high five to say awesome work when learning about halves.